The first thing I want to do, maybe go somewhere to travel for a month or two, take a break after all these years. Just to give myself a time to relax.
The first thing I'm going to do when I graduate, I'm planning to start a startup comic business with my friend Sebastian outside. But other than that, I do want to find a full-time job first while doing the comic on the side, just so I have some reliable income.
The first thing I'm going to do when I graduate is be an art and design intern for Penguin Random House.
So the first thing I would do, hopefully I get into grad school for visual effects or 3D animation. If I don't get in, I'm more than likely just focus on starting my own art business that I plan to open up later this year.
You know what? I think I'm gonna take a trip. I want to go somewhere that I can go that I won't have to worry about home life responsibilities or anything like that, and I feel like I haven't been able to because I've been worried about school and work and all that. But I'll still have to worry about work, but school, I'll cross that off the list.
Where would you want to go?
Oh geez, I'd like to go to Ecuador someday, visit my father's country, Bolivia too, to visit my mom's, but first on the list is probably Japan. I know it's like the stereotypical place to go, but it could be cool.
I would say try new things when I still can, especially during the first 2 years of college. I've been thinking about education the whole time, but I really regret that I didn't try new stuff such as graphic design maybe, and that could have changed my whole path.
In my first and second year of college, I used to go to Birmingham Community College. I regret, because it was in the pandemic, not taking the classes too seriously when it came to art, because I didn't put in my full effort, and I feel like if I were to go back now, I could put in a lot more effort than I did before.
So you hear it all the time, but one thing that I regret is not having enough confidence in myself and not putting myself out there enough in the early years of my college experience. I think I spent a lot of time just sticking to myself because I was too nervous to approach people, and I didn't want to put hassle into forming human connections, and like the hassle is what it's all about, like it's not a real, like every connection has some difficulty, but what makes it special is that you push through that and try. And I guess that's what I would change in the future. I want to be more willing to put myself out there and try to approach people and make new connections, even in places that are scary to try that in.
Regrets, probably taking myself too seriously all throughout college, kind of focusing too much on my grade and not really making as many friends, or just like kind of caring about the art. I feel like whenever I did art, it was only for a grade and only for school, but I was never really making art for myself, so I'd burn out a lot. So probably taking out a breaks, that would be good if I just took a lot more of those. Just kind of like not caring about the grade and caring about the quality of the art. So that's probably what I would change if I was to go back, yeah.
Not allowing people to affect my ability to do the things I want to do. Because there was a time where I did allow a certain group of people to get to me, where I stopped doing the things I love. But after a while, I was able to get myself back up and start going back into doing what I love, which is art, both 3D and visual effects. I just wish I'd done it sooner, so that way I could have the skills I need to be able to, apply for jobs after graduating.
I would like to be working in, honestly, toy design or animation, whatever I can get my hands on. But those are the two things that I really want to be working in 5 years. I've always had this thing about wanting to make something that inspires others to create, even if it's just one kid, one person, one toddler at a time. I want someone to look at something that I've made and say, I want to make something like that. And I think that, toys are a really tactile way to get that across, and so is animation. That's what I want to be doing in 5 years. Also, I would like to have my own apartment.
That's a very hard question, but when it comes to 5 years, I hopefully see myself still creating art and working for a studio or just an art company, either in publishing or just in film, just kind of anything that would really take me as a designer. I also plan on just publishing my own work. I have a graphic novel that I'm currently working on that I plan on finalizing once I finish college. So probably just working on big projects, doing things to make me happy, and also just working on my career a lot more.
In 5 years, I hope I can see myself breaking into the industry or just have a decent job within my field that pays the bills, because everything has become very expensive, especially in New York City. And I have a lot of goals in life that I want to do, especially with a job that pays well and it's something that I can enjoy. So I really hope that in 5 years, I would be able to have a successful career, whatever it's not within the visual effects field or 3D. At least it'll be a job that can provide me the sustainability to, have a roof over my head. So.
In 5 years, I want to see myself as a good designer, a good artist. I want a lot of people online to know me for my own art and come to me and commission me. I do want that as my side pay, not of course my main pay. But I do want to make art and design my full-time job outside of everything here.
Please, please, please tell me that you stopped spending so much money on collectibles. That, where you got a job where you can afford to spend money on collectibles. That's it.
Stop being very self-conscious of your own work. Be more confident in what you have as your product. Some people like it, and if people don't, that's okay. Work from it. You don't need to take their advice or criticism unless you feel like most of it applies to your work. If it's just baseless criticism and they don't know what they're talking about, don't worry about it. Just focus on yourself and your own work.
Probably just lock in, stop doing your projects last minute, stop saving things for last minute. Although you can get them done, it's not worth it in the end. You risk your sleep, you risk your health. Just whenever you get an assignment, just do it on the day it's not. Just do it early, okay? Don't do it till last minute. Don't waste, your time being up at 4 a.m. Just lock in, okay? Please, yeah.
Just don't listen to the people that have doubts about your ability. Just keep doing what you're doing, especially the things that you love, and just do the best you can to live a happy life, despite all the adversities.
Go for it.